I've got a secret. Do you think you can guess what it is?
I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore.
My, what a lively audience. Must be cold out tonight, huh? Nice to have you with us. Nice to see you two again, my friends. Welcome to another edition of I've Got a Secret, a Snoopy sort of a game in which we reveal the awful truth about some very nice people just for fun. Tonight we have information about the private lives of some interesting folk, but first I would like you to meet our panel. In the first chair we have Mr. Bill Cullen, then Miss Jane Meadows, then Monsieur Henry Morgan, and Mademoiselle Joan Bennett. That is our panel. All right, panel, we're all set. The contestants and I, if you are quite ready to play I've Got a Secret, huh?
Quite ready, sir.
Very well, then let's have at it. Would you come in, please, young lady? Hello. Very nice to have you with us tonight. Will you tell the panel, please, what your name is and how old you are?
Susan Quiricone, and I'm 12 years old.
Susan Quiricone, and you're 12 years old. I didn't know anybody was 12 years old anymore. Nice to have you with us, Susan, and here's how we play the game. Each panelist will get 2 questioning periods of 15 seconds each, but the clock will time the actual questions only. That is to say that we take time out for audience reaction and discussion. Now, when a panelist's time is up, he will hear this sound. I will give you $10 and turn the game over to the next panelist. Twice around the panel for a total loss of $80, and the game is over. Now then, Miss Susan Quiricone, if you will whisper your secret to me, we will reveal it at the same time to the folks at home. I'd give anything if I could say the same thing. To help classify this secret panel, I will tell you it concerns something that she is doing. And Bill Cullen, you're number 1 tonight.
Are you doing this thing now, Susan?
Yes.
Have you done it before?
No.
Will you do it again?
No.
Is this the first time you're doing this thing?
Yes.
Have I ever done it?
No.
I haven't. Is it mostly done by young ladies as opposed to being done by young men?
Yes, mostly young ladies, although I find very few young ladies who are opposed to young men. There's $10 down, $70 to go. Jane Meadows, please.
Susan, would you call this a physical action, this thing that you're doing?
Yeah, it's physical as opposed to mental.
Are you doing it right now on the
Yes.
stage? Can I see you doing this?
Yes.
I can? Then you're doing it from the waist up.
Yes.
Are you doing it with your arms and hands?
No.
Are you doing it from the neck up?
Yes.
And there's $20 down, $60. Henry Morgan?
Well, Susan, is what you're doing unusual?
No.
What are you doing here?
It's unusual for her, Henry.
Oh, is it anything to do with this is the first time you've done whatever you're doing in public?
Yes.
Uh-huh. You're doing it with your head or part of your head?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Your mouth?
Yes.
Is it something you're saying?
No.
You got makeup on, huh? Is it, have you something in your mouth?
No.
No.
Is it something to do with the way you're talking?
No.
Is it,
No, it isn't. $30 down and $50 to go, Miss Joan Bennett.
Is this your first appearance on a television show?
Well, it is, but
Yes.
that's not the secret.
That's not the secret.
No.
Have you got lipstick on?
Yes,
Yes.
that's it.
I said that! I said you've got makeup on, haven't you?
But it's how you said it. No, you said, gee, you got makeup on, haven't you? Now, is this, then you went into another question. It was like a parenthetical observation.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
We'll fight it out after the show, huh? You didn't win much money, but let me ask you this. You are 12 years old?
Yes.
Are you going to keep on wearing lipstick from now on?
No, just on special occasions.
Oh, you had to get permission from Mom, huh?
Yes.
Who put it on tonight?
Mom.
She did?
Yep.
What's the name of it? What kind of lipstick?
Dither.
Dither?
Yes.
How's it taste?
Not not very good.
Doesn't taste very good?
Nope.
Have you ever had a date before?
No.
You ever kissed a boy?
No.
Somebody's got to be the first to taste that lipstick. I won't hold you to that. I tell you what I do want you to do, though. I want you to remember this first night that you had lipstick to wear, and so I went out and got you this. I want you to have something to go with it. Is this your first orchid?
Yes.
Well, you wear that with great joy, huh?
Thank you.
All right, young lady. And for your father, not for you, a carton of Cavaliers. Thank you very, very much indeed. Oh, she's cute, cute. Let's hear from you, and let's also welcome our next contestant, please. Will you come in, sir? You tell the panel what your name is and where you're from.
My name is Jim Wilson. I'm from Hollywood, California.
Jim Wilson from Hollywood, California. All right, now, Jim, you know how we play the game twice around the panel and the whole thing is kaput, huh? All right, now, there are a lot of folks out there would like to know what your secret is. You can tell me. All right, panel, to help classify this, I will tell you it concerns something that he did. And Joan Bennett, I think we'll start with you.
Did you do this more than once?
No.
Did you do this for pleasure?
Well, let's say it was a combination of business and pleasure. 50-50.
Did you get paid for it?
Yes.
Was anyone else with you?
Yes.
More than one person?
Yes, quite a few more.
A group of people?
Yes.
That's right, yes. A group of people. $10 down, $70 to go. Bill Cullen, please.
Do the members of this group we're talking about all perform the same function?
Well, no. They have various duties. I'd say no to that question.
But wouldn't you say, Jim, that they all fell into one general...
Being very general, yes.
Yeah.
Very general.
He says yes.
Would it help me to know what this function is?
Perhaps.
Is this a funny function?
I might put you straight. It's irrelevant to the question in mind.
I don't even know what the question in mind is.
Well, except we do have to know what this group was.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
That would be pertinent.
All righty, then. If it's not a funny function, is it a kind of function that they might conceivably have performed in time of war?
That's quite feasible.
Would this thing that this group performs, this function performed by this group, would it more be active duty as opposed to a desk job?
I think very few of them had desk jobs, don't you, Jim?
Yes, I think that's out of their category.
Were you involved with this group on the ground?
Partially, yes.
Partially? Was the other part of you in the air?
Yes, it wasn't on the ocean.
Oh, boy. If this was in wartime, is this the kind of function that, when correctly performed, cause a very great explosion? It wasn't the...
No, it wasn't. $20 down and $60 to go, Miss Jane Meadows.
Mr. Wilson, would the fact that you came from Hollywood have anything to do with your secret?
No, that just happens to be my home.
I see. Then would this group have anything to do with the entertainment business by any chance?
No, I would say not.
Would they all be of one sex?
Yes,
Are they women?
yes,
Are they all of one age?
no, on the contrary.
There are many ages. Are they a group do they all belong to some kind of an organization?
No, they do not belong to a specific organization.
But would we know them by some kind of a title?
Yes, indeed.
For functionary.
And they
When you
all
say,
have a
excuse
title?
me, when you say an organization, Jane, you mean an organization like the Boy Scouts or...
Yes, I was thinking of a service organization.
No.
Not a service organization. Well, would they have a title that would keep them all together?
They don't hold it.
All right, there's $30 down and $50 to go. What was the answer to that, Jim?
I would say they don't hold a title in the literal sense, but they have a title.
It's a well-known international title.
Individually, they don't have titles. Collectively, there is a name for it. Henry Morgan, please.
Now, this is something you did once with this group of women. Is that right?
Yes.
The group that you did it with, was it a small segment of a larger group?
Well, I wouldn't say it was a small segment, but it was a portion of a larger group.
Is the group something like the DAR?
I haven't read their charter recently, but I don't think so.
Well, were these younger women?
Well, a few of them would reach that age category.
Were these women banded together to do something in consort?
No, not en masse, no.
All right, there's $40 down, $40 to go. Bill Cullen, I'll give you 30 more seconds, and that's all it Oh, I'm sorry, Joan.
That's all right. You
No. 1,000 pardons. 1,000 pardons.
Is this a national group?
No, it isn't.
Oh, would it help me to know what part of America it's in, the United States?
It would help.
It hasn't been established, though, that it was America.
Is it American?
No, it isn't.
But it would help.
Oh, I pass. Out.
Is this?
All right, Bill, go ahead.
Is this in Europe?
No.
Far East?
No.
Near East?
Yes.
Oops. Yes? Well, now, what's in the near... Ooh, women? Bunch of women. Women. Near East.
Yes.
Is this the kind of thing that all these... Oh, I know what the laughs were. Were these women, did they work for one, forget the function, would they work for a sultan?
No.
No, not a sultan.
Something like a sultan?
No,
a Maharaja?
No.
Were they members of a, did they wear a harem?
They're harem girls.
Now, do I have to find out what you did?
Yes.
I pass.
And I'm not going to hand this hot potato to Jane Meadows. I'm going to forfeit. I'm going to put up our total of $80 for you. Will you reveal your secret to the panel, please?
I flew a part of the harem from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia.
And it was the harem. What were the circumstances, Jim?
Well, I was a pilot flying out of East Africa, and we had several contracts with Saudi Arabian government and the royal family. This is in the summer of 1951.
And the man who you flew the harem for was
was-
then the prince...
He was the crown prince. He's now the king, Saud el Saud, or Emir el Saud.
So, you can see there are things that are more fun to do than television. Carton of Cavaliers for you, Jim, and $80. Thank you very much for being with us. Good night. We are indebted, by the way, to United Airlines for flying Jim Wilson here so that he could be on our show tonight. He had a very little time in which to do that which we wanted him to do tonight. Now, let's have our next contestant, please. We may on I've Got a Secret. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a guy we're just delighted. I have never met him before. It was a great treat for me. A very smooth, tough guy from Hollywood, Mr. George Raft. One thing we share in common is a great love and great friendship for Jimmy Durante, isn't that so?
That's right.
Well, now, George, we're going to send the members of our panel outside the premises while we explain your secret, if you don't mind. Panel, you'll find a damp rock waiting for you out in Central Park. If you'll go under there, we will call you when your time is ready. I don't know what secrets you're going to be able to keep tonight because I believe you and Joan Bennett made how many pictures together?
Oh, I guess about 4.
4 pictures all told, huh? She probably knows all about you. But she won't know about this one tonight. Are the panel off stage, please? They're gone? All right, now, I'll start to explain this secret by saying this, that trying to think of something for Mr. Raft to do on the show tonight, immediately it came to my mind that he is notoriously one of the best-dressed men in all of motion pictures. So we thought it ought to have something to do with the fact that he is well-dressed and about his clothes. Now, George, you take over from there.
Well, I guess the best thing for me to do is to sort of spill gravy on my tie.
We thought that might be a good secret, his secret being I have a gravy spot on my tie. But we kind of hated to ruin that beautiful tie and his beautiful reputation for being well-dressed with just any old gravy. So we sent over to the very famous Jack and Charlie's 21 Club here in New York City, a very famous restaurant, to get the most elegant gravy that the world has ever known. Will the waiter from 21 Club come in, please? Waiter from Jack and Charlie's? George, I hope you're going to like this particular gravy. I think it's going to go very well with the tea.
Think so?
Tino, is the gravy all stirred and everything?
It's all set, sir.
Uh-huh.
Well, wait a minute. You know, what's in that?
This is sauce Perigordine.
Perigordine.
Yes, sir.
Perigordine? What's in it?
Truffles.
Truffles.
Is that fancy enough?
Should look good with this.
I have a small paintbrush. Tino, will you serve, please, old man? Thanks very much. I guess we better put it up high, George, where they can see it. We want to make it so they can see it, but not too much.
Underneath the tie.
If somebody in the audience underneath the tie. No, they've got to be able to see it. Let me see. Touch more salt would help. All right, George?
Fine.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Tino, very much. We'll see you at 21. Large hand for Tino of 21 on the spectacular television debut. If you'll excuse me, George, I think it's a little too obvious because it shines. Let's do it that way, huh? All right, fine. Now you can let the panel in. They're a sneaky bunch, aren't we? Oh, that looks monstrous. Okay, panel. Panel, did you go out to lunch? Oh, here you are. All right. Now then, I will tell you only this about Mr. Raft's... You idiot. You got to quit wearing your beanie with the propeller on the inside. It's doing things to you. All right, now let's say that this secret concerns something that he has. And who do we start this one with? Let me see. Where's my card here? Oh, anybody started. I don't care. Let's start with Jane Meadows. Jane, you haven't started.
Something you have, Mr. Raft. Do you have it here with you tonight?
Yes.
Is it something that I could hold in my hand?
Yes, I believe so.
Is it animal? Was it originally animal?
Say partially. Oh, I guess partially.
Partially animal. And the other part, is it vegetable?
Yeah.
Yes, I guess it could be.
Are you wearing this?
Yes.
It's $10 down and $70 to go. Henry Morgan.
What was the original part? Something you're doing or
Something that he has.
something you have? Is it what this thing you're wearing? Is it visible to us?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I imagine so.
You imagine so. I just want to get the facts, naturally, just the facts. Is it above your pocket handkerchief, let's say?
Yes?
Is it around your neck?
Why?
The article of apparel is around his neck. Yeah.
Yes, it's
Is it your necktie?
yes.
There must be something different about the necktie, I suppose. Is it longer than an ordinary necktie?
No, I don't think so.
There's $20 down, $60 to go. Miss Joan Bennett, please.
Now, Georgie, you know this is unfair because I'm nearsighted. Has it something to do with the knot, the way your tie is knotted?
No, I don't think so.
Is it the fabric that the tie is made out of?
No,
The color?
no,
Is it something unusual under the collar?
no.
You said it was something you could see.
But I can't see.
Well, it's...
Joan,
haven't
can
got
hear
my
very
glasses.
well, though.
Now, this is Mr. Raft over here, and this is me over here, Joan. And he's wearing a beautiful blue tie with sort of puce polka dots on it. There's $30 down and $50 to go. Bill Cullen, please.
Was this tie flown from the Near East with a... George, we mentioned earlier that part of this was animal. Would I be interested to know who owned this tie before or who owns it now? Or whose tie it is?
I own it.
Oh. Well, then I retract my animal statement, George. Is the thing unusual about this tie? Would you wear this tie anywhere but here?
Yes, I would wear it any place.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't light up or anything like that.
No.
Would I be interested to know where you got this tie, George?
Well, you could ask.
Where'd you get it?
It would waste a lot of time and get him a lot of money if you try to find out.
Is there something about this tie that is unique? This tie you're wearing tonight, that is the reason it is a secret?
Well, it could be unique for me.
Is it that you have more than one tie?
Oh, I believe so.
No, I mean on.
On?
Yeah.
No, I only have one
I
time.
only see one.
There's $40 down and $40 to go. Mr. Raft said it absolutely correctly when he said there's something unique about this tie in connection with him. It's unique for him. Jane Meadows, each of you
Mr.
has one more
Raft,
chance.
does this have anything to do with the condition of your tie?
Yes, I
It
believe
does?
so.
I hardly dare say this, but you have a reputation for being a great dresser. But from where I sit, I see a spot on your tie.
It's the secret, but the reason that you had to go out, this is just not any old spot. We didn't want our guest, a well-dressed man, to have just any old spot. We went out to Jack and Charlie's 21 Club, and we had the waiter come in with some, what was the name of it?
I can't. Luff or something.
Some sauce pedigoo. And it's got truffles in it.
Truffles.
And that's where you had us stuck. I don't know whether a truffle is an animal or a vegetable.
I don't know either.
What? Huh? Truffle is a vegetable?
Yes, it grows under the ground.
Oh, great. Sounds so appetizing. George, thank you very much for being with us tonight. Now, we know that you have a reputation for being well-dressed, and obviously you like polka dots. You can't go home wearing that necktie, so the management wants you to have this, please. Let's have our next contestant, please, if you will. Would you come in, sir? Hello. The joint's been raided. What is your name, sir?
Jules Mangler.
Jules?
Jules Mangler from South Norwalk.
From South Norwalk. All right.
Police.
Good. Jules, you tell me your secret, and in quite a hurry, we'll let the audience know what it is. All right. You're going to have to really hurry on this one, panel. Henry Morgan, it concerns something that he did.
Did you do this to someone? Is there someone else concerned in it? The secret?
Well, during the season, yeah. I mean, within the past couple of months, yes.
Panel, you know what has happened to us? We have already gotten into a time bind. I'm sorry, I must have misread the clock. Joan, you have to read the clock for me from now on. I can't see it from over here. We're going to force... This is the easiest...
Did I get the question?
This is the easiest 80th bucks you ever had in your life. Tell them what the question is.
I tagged a horse, tied onto a parking meter.
He gave a parking ticket to a horse in Norwalk. Man came in and thought it was a hitching post. Sorry we didn't have longer, but at least you made some money.
Well, we got the boys from the old Norwalk Folk Club and Norwalk Police Department. Thanks a lot.
Here's your money.
Thank you.
Nice to have you with us. Now then, my friends. All right, now, panel, here we go for our personal question. This came to us from a Miss Sewell who lives down in North Carolina, and she wants to know what time in the morning does each member of our panel get up? Bill Cullen?
Well, no one will believe it, but I'm serious. I get up about 8 o'clock every morning.
What for?
I'd like to get up early, that's all.
You're nuts.
Thank you.
Jane Meadows?
What time do I get up? The only thing that ever got me up in the morning, Gary, is insomnia.
Oh, all right. Henry?
Well, I'm pretty dependable. I get up about 2.
Not in the morning.
No, not in the morning.
Certainly not. Joan Bennett, what time do you get up?
I don't get up in the morning.
Don't at all. Just lay there, huh? That's
No,
great.
I sleep.
Yeah? Well, I unfortunately have a daytime show. I get up along with Bill Cullen. I get up at 7 o'clock. Matter of fact, I better rush now or I'm going to be late. Until next week, then, at this same time, this will be Gary Moore saying bye-bye for the whole gang. Be very kind to each other, will you? And goodbye out there.
This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Totten production, and Miss Meadows' cape is by Postbird.